Hi there, I'm Sam.
And I'm Kylie.
And this is
Crying in the Walk-In.
Oh my god, okay. We can get into our little gossipy episode today.
Yeah, what are we talking about today?
Dating coworkers. Heyo.
We've never done that before.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Never.
I have no idea what you're
Not
talking
even
about.
once.
Okay, so this is in confidence, guys, because
On the internet?
Yeah. Keep it to yourself, because this is a lot of self-divulging information, really lighthearted gossip. Nothing we say today should be taken seriously or out of
Please
context. Please.
We're being vulnerable, okay?
Yeah. So in order to prepare for this episode, I literally just scrolled TikTok and went to service industry dating and shit like that. And I didn't have my search specific to the service industry when I first started the search, and there was this person spouting some statistic about how 30% of professionals have dated a coworker, and I said they did not include the service industry
They did not pull
in
us.
their research. No, they
Oh my
did not.
god.
Because I don't know, I would say it's way higher than that. If not,
Oh my god. Can I tell you something funny? And everybody?
Please, go for it.
My red flag behavior / toxic trait is that everyone that I have ever...
No, say it.
Everyone that I've ever dated or slept with, I've worked with.
No way.
Yeah.
Bro.
Red flag behavior.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not innocent of this, but my most recent long-term relationship, I never actually worked with him.
Fair. Yeah.
But I guess literally everyone else I've hooked up with,
Mm-hmm.
I've dated, or I've worked with.
See, they didn't pull us.
Yeah. Ooh,
Clearly none of them
my
have ever
God.
worked in a restaurant.
I'm
Take a little trip down memory lane in your brain.
Yeah, this is painful.
We're truly exposing ourselves.
Yeah. Okay, so a couple of topics of interest are line cook energy.
Stop.
And then our baseless opinions on whether or not you should be dating coworkers. Baseless opinions. I mean, we've done our research.
Sure,
Right?
yeah.
We've done our research.
Oh, the stories that we can tell. I probably will, actually.
Um,
I've had a lot of an energy drink, so.
Hell yeah, let's go for it.
Mhm.
But which do you want to talk about first?
Line cook energy. That's
Okay.
fucking hilarious.
Line cook
Yes, chef.
energy. Yes, chef. I don't know what it is about a line cook. I think, for me personally, my traumas and red flags are, I think I can fix you, baby. There's something about a line cook who's always in distress.
Oh my god. For so many reasons, too.
Yeah.
Work stress, life stress.
Yeah.
I'll fix you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix you. So that's my toxic trait. It's baseless and literally lunatic. I'm in therapy for it. So, yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, but where do you think this romanticization of the line cook comes from?
Well, I think, if we're gonna get really deep into it,
Sure.
it's it is the fixing thing, because I feel like a lot of female people are conditioned from a really early age to take care of people,
Yeah.
you know, and then you're usually it's somebody a younger female person in the restaurant falls for the line cook, you know.
Yeah, it's always
Because-
the host and the line cook.
Yes, it's always the host and the line cook, and it's generally one of the more adult quote unquote relationships that they've had, you know, so they're and it feels forbidden, probably.
Yeah, also my favorite thing is that you just said quote unquote after you said adult, because this is not an adult relationship.
No, neither of them are.
Yeah, no, we're all infants.
Sorry to any line cooks out there.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you're just gonna, if it's not you, it's not you, okay?
Yeah,
but if the shoe fits.
Not all line cooks.
Not all line cooks. I literally said that to myself. Oh, baby.
Help.
No, but I think okay, it's the tattoos.
Oh, mm-hmm.
It's And I mean, this goes for bartenders as well. Like,
Sure, yeah.
it's the tattoos.
It's
It's
the
that
daddy
you,
thing.
yeah, it's definitely
Yes,
the daddy
chef.
thing. It's that you think they're gonna make you a meal at the end of every day. Like that. Oh, they're a good cook. Hell yeah. That's Yeah, right. Do you know what line cooks eat outside of work?
Cocaine, energy drinks, and French fries.
They're eating girl dinner, yeah. They're eating girl dinner. It should be line cook dinner.
Cigarette dessert.
Yes. Cigarette, energy drink. They're going to bed. Like, they're not making you dinner when they just got home from making hundreds of people dinner.
Yeah, and it's usually at like 6 a.m. after they've been partying all night.
Yeah.
I say this like this is not stuff that I've done before.
Oh, yeah.
This is also bartender energy.
It is, yeah. I think it's funny because we do like say line cook energy, but this is in general service industry.
Let's be real here.
Energy. Yeah. I mean,
everyone's fallen in love with the bartender.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why I became a bartender. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Watch out, everybody.
No, but I have dated a. Ooh, fuck. Do I exclusively date bartenders?
Uh-oh.
Wait. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't. One of the last 3 people I dated was not a bartender.
One
of the last 3. She was a server. Oh my god.
Makes it better, yeah.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
But what I was gonna say too, on the stat of like how many people in the industry date each other, I think like the big reason why we do is because we the line cook, we're the bartender, we're getting out of there at like 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 6 a.m. Like, who the fuck? What other industry are we gonna be able to date? Truckers?
Yeah.
Like, ooh, maybe a night nurse. I would
night nurse.
Night
okay,
nurse.
Yeah. Call in night nurses.
Yay! but
well, because also you're drinking too. Inhibition's lower.
In theory, you're drinking.
Well, yeah. We've never done that before.
But yeah, no, it's like you're spending so much time with these people. What, like 40 to 60 hours a week with these individuals? If you're having after work drinks or whatever, so it's pretty inevitable that you're gonna end up dating somebody with the same schedule.
Sure.
Easy access.
Yeah, in more ways than one.
What'd you say?
In more ways than one.
Yeah.
My body stopped working in the middle of it.
Say it loud and proud, baby.
My brain stopped working.
I'm getting all nervous because
this is so funny.
I'm a virgin. My mom listens to this.
Oh God, I forgot.
But anyway,
trigger warning, moms.
Yeah. But no, it's so okay. So line cook energy also the bear right now.
Oh, word, yeah.
Like everyone wants to be. What's his name? I don't even fucking know.
Carmi.
Yeah, everyone wants to be him right now.
Or fuck him.
Yes, exactly. And
I also about that too. You go first.
Oh, I was gonna just say like also the other appeal to line cooks is sure they won't cook for you when you get home, but I have flirted with the intention of just getting some scraps.
Duh.
Like a half order rigatoni.
Yeah, duh. We have to pay for our food at work.
Yeah. So I'm a flirt like a little bit, and then that just gets
get that bread, literally.
Yeah. And then sometimes that just gets carried away, and like, one thing leads to another, and whatever. So it is what it is. Okay, and then do you, in your experience, not just your own, but like observing people in the restaurant industry, should we be dating each other?
No.
Yeah.
No, we shouldn't.
I know.
It's a fucking recipe for disaster.
I keep deciding how to answer that question because I'm literally like, ooh,
but also, yes.
Sexual tension at work, hot. But then I'm also like, wow, that's so unprofessional, Sam. You should shut the fuck up.
I think like a lot of people do it too for like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like a good story. It's like an interest factor, you know? And it feels like you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, that's the key too for some people.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, I think, here's my unsolicited advice. If you're going to date a coworker, choose one who is more mature than you are. Like,
not in age, necessarily.
Yeah, no age. Hardly.
Please.
Yeah. No, but, like, if you're willing to have a precursor conversation about how it's going to affect your work life and not just jump into things willy-nilly, like if you're going to have that conversation, that's probably a good person.
Sure.
Like you're vetting somebody.
Sure. Because if you know, if it goes south, you're going to have to work together still.
Have you ever had to work with an ex?
Yes. Yes, I have. It sucks.
Yeah, I had to once work with an ex situationship.
Yeah, same. It's very awkward.
Yeah, it was for me. It wasn't that awkward because he ended up being the person who got me the job. Like we had had a fling in the past, and then he got me the job after we had already stopped seeing each other, which was interesting circumstances.
Yeah, sure.
And so yeah, there were like moments of like, will they?
Will they?
Won't they? I would say that can be like slightly awkward, or like if you're a jealous person watching them flirt with other people after post.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Oh, this person in particular, it wasn't a big deal, but yeah, I definitely have moments where I'm like, oh, like now in my workspace, I have to manage my emotions,
sure,
my private emotions,
in a
professional setting, because now I also have to watch, or even like if you're actively dating a person, especially if they're a bartender.
Oh my god, yeah.
You gotta watch.
We're fucking working for those tips, dude.
Yeah. You gotta like watch them flirt with other people, or even just like be playful with other people, and it's like, oh, so you can't be jealous, and I would recommend choosing somebody who you gauge is like more mature than even you are.
Yeah, or just date a wet blanket, and they just have no charisma whatsoever, and then you don't have to deal with it.
That's Kylie's advice.
Date the most boring person.
Yeah. They're never going to get picked up by anyone else. Oh my god. Oh, well. Yeah, no, I have to say, like, when I think about it, I think, like, of even, like, my, like, my 10 closest friends, I'm listing off in my head right now, and I think, like, 8 of the 10 of them either are currently or have dated a coworker that I know for a fact.
Dude, yeah.
So, like, we're at, like, 80% if we're using my pool of people.
Yeah, I think mine's pretty similar. It's pretty close to 100 for sure.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that, but yeah, I've lucked out in my dating coworker situationships because, as one was going south, he got fired. Didn't have to deal with the repercussions of anything. And then,
I remember that.
Yeah. Back in the day. And then also, I also lucked out, and I usually I myself would lead with a conversation about like, oh, like we have to treat the workspace professionally, so how do we do that?
Sure. Yeah.
Like, what does that look like for both of us? And, like, had a conversation. So that was, like, another situationship that I lucked out with. But, yeah, so it's, like, I would not recommend. Like,
yeah,
I feel like
a good person at least.
I feel like a goddamn hypocrite because I'm literally, like, realizing how often I date coworkers. And then I'm like...
whatever. It's just kind of, like, a mainstay of working in a restaurant.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to cope with the idea that I'm a wanderlust. That I'm a romantic.
Wanderlust.
And that it's probably going to be an ongoing problem for me.
Oh my god, yes. I love it.
Well, I think the other reason why this stuff happens, if you're a romanticizer, is because you
Wanderlust.
A little wanderlust yourself, is because you can, like, romanticize those little moments in the hustle of the restaurant. Oh my god. This is so revealing. I can't believe I'm saying all this shit, but I'm literally like, oh yeah, you want to go out in the back and smoke? Sneaks in a little kiss here or there. Oh, you need to grab an orange from the walk-in? Weird, me too.
Like, passes a quart container of water. How very industry of you.
Yeah, it touches fingers when they do it. Oh my god.
We've got to stop meeting like this.
Stop. That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, and then also, so this is so random. And it's not about dating coworkers, but it's about dating the service industry people. In recent history, to keep it, like, vague, within, like, the last 2 years, a guest came into a restaurant that I was working in, and asked one of, like, she was clearly seeking attention from my male coworker, but she asked him, hey, like, I'm newly single, and
The way my eyebrows just went
yeah,
up.
yeah. I'm newly single, and like, one of my best friends told me that I should try dating a bartender. Like, everyone should date a bartender.
Get a new friend.
Yeah.
Get a new friend.
Like, at one point in your life, and I think it was honestly a line that she was using. But let's hypothesize that she actually had a friend who fucking told her that everyone should at one point in their life date a bartender.
Sure, but also your friend might not care about you. We're fucking chaotic,
oh my
dude.
God.
Like I said, doing it for the plot.
Yeah, doing it for the plot.
She literally was just like, you should do this because of the plot.
Like, I'm really curious if, like, they just think, like, bartenders are a good lay.
I mean,
like, they
maybe.
fuck. And I'm like, I mean, I think that's the stereotype, but I think we're just like anyone else. Like,
bartenders, they're just like us.
Yeah. I was so curious when she said that. I was like, what is this stereotype of bartenders? Because I actually, like, even, I'm, what do you call, like, shoving my whole dating life in like 10 minutes span. So this is, my dating life is, like, over the last 10 fucking years, right?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm not actually that active of a dating person. And so I'm just, like, really curious what the stereotype is when people,
yeah, me
like,
too, because
come in.
I've been in a relationship for the past 6 years, so I'm like, I don't fucking know anymore. But
Yeah. No, I'm curious. So if anyone outside of the industry knows what the facade
can you
is,
tell us
what the cloud is?
I think it's because people see, like, romanticize bartending. And everyone is like, because anytime someone chats with a bartender, they're like, I used to bartend, like, I used to blah, blah, blah. It's like, you poured beer one time at, like, your cousin's wedding. Like, well, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, and I will say, like, I was going to actually mention this in the line cook energy, but same with bartenders. It's like, I think, like, we romanticize the profession a little bit. Like, oh, you're a creative. Oh, you care about your craft.
You're not constrained by the societal shackles that we're all, you know, having to do. You don't have a 9 to 5.
Yeah, it's like
you live an alternative lifestyle.
Yeah, it's like an acceptable.
It's like a danger
bad
thing.
Boy. Yeah, like brooding artist vibe without having to be like skilled at drawing.
But it's also, I've noticed, mostly male bartenders. I don't really get it that much with, like, people being like, I'm in love with the female bartender. It's always the male bartender.
Well, that's the whole thing. Is that's a whole problem. Is like either not, like we've discussed in the past, either not taking a female bartender seriously. Therefore, the element of being a crafter or like an like somebody who cares about their craft is out the window because you already don't take them seriously.
Yeah, sure. It's a fetishization, kind of.
Yeah,
in like a weird way. Fetishization might be the wrong word, but
well, and then like when you're being served by a female bartender, it's still like subservient, and yes, you get those like passes from guests, but it's not like a fully romanticized thing. I think it's just in general objectifying.
Yeah, it's a very different lens.
Yeah,
cool,
sick,
so sick,
sick,
yay. But yeah, I don't fucking know. I feel like people just definitely are kind of like drawn to, because like if you're unhappy in like your own life and profession, you kind of like the grass is always greener, you know. So you're like, oh yeah, like that's the lifestyle I want something like different and like something alternative and something like more fun sounding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Little do you know we're fucking like, I don't know. Yeah, degenerates. We're fucking scraping muck off the bottom of sinks. Like, it's gross. Bartending is pretty fucking gross, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's goods. There's good. There's pros and cons to both. Yeah. And also, like, half of us are trying to get out of the industry, depending on what like space you're working in. Like, right now, I work in a space I would consider like fulfilling, but it's not always like that.
Sure, yeah.
So it's also just like, yeah, it's interesting to romanticize the bartender or the line cook when half of them are trying to like scrape by to get out of the industry.
Oh, yeah.
As well. I don't know where I'm going with this tangent, but...
Yeah, we definitely tangented.
But over-romanticizing, like, let's lift the veil a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bartenders, we're just like you.
We're just like you. We're hopped up on Adderall and monsters.
Our 9 to 5 just happens to be a 5 to 9, so...
True. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, as far as me dating people outside the industry, it sounds fucking lovely, but I'm also just like, yeah, in practicality, I don't know how to do it.
That would be hard.
And I think that's why I end up like dating people that I work with, or like work at neighboring bars. Or
well, how do you like not relate, but like you kind of have to have a similar kind of life experience schedule.
The schedule too, but now that you mentioned life experience, sometimes it's so funny when I like bitch about things in the industry, like that happened at work, to people who are outside the industry, and you have to like backtrack and explain the whole context of the industry.
Sure, yeah.
And like give them a 10-minute preamble before you can even get into the
and
juice
then they're lost.
it.
They're like, I don't fucking know what's happening anymore.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. So yeah, that's true too. Like if like I would love, you know, in theory, I'm dating a nurse and she like talks to me about like her fucking
You're dating a nurse?
No.
Oh, in theory. I'm sorry. I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, I'm dating a nurse, and in theory, they like have to complain about work. They would probably have to explain a lot to me about the background of the context, what is going on, and if I wanted to, So sometimes it's trauma bonding, and it's like commiserating with people who know exactly what's going on. You don't have to say as much.
Yeah, but also like definitely the schedule has always been a huge factor for because like, can you imagine? Because like a normal, quote unquote, normal person works 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. We usually work like, 4 to like 1 or 2, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know? So like over the weekend. Yeah. So it's like, when do you ever get to spend
I don't
time
even
with
get
that
to see my mom. Like,
no, I don't get to see there are some friends I have who are not in the industry I haven't seen in years because we just do not have a schedule that works. Yeah. Someone's got to take time off work. So.
Yeah, exactly. Just to hang out. Yeah. And so, I wouldn't recommend dating, is what I'm saying. I wouldn't recommend dating your coworker. I wouldn't recommend dating somebody in the industry, and I wouldn't recommend being in the industry and dating outside the industry. So
it's all bad out here, folks.
There's no good news.
Abandon hope. Hang out with your cats.
That's literally what I'm doing.
Okay, we have some submissions for dating coworker stories.
Yeah, thanks for writing in your stories
about
your hookups and dating and drama.
I have read them all, but Sam hasn't, so we're gonna do a blind react.
Yeah, I'm gonna raw dog this episode along with you.
Okay, so the first one is from an anonymous friend who is a current bartender in the industry. And at the time of this story, they were a host. Okay. Classic. This is the story of my first industry hookup. I was 18 and started as a host at insert corporate restaurant here.
Olive Garden. Is this a Mad Lib? No.
Is this a Mad Lib? Okay. I was like, what? No. Okay. There I was, a half virgin, ready for my first restaurant job.
Stop right there. Stop. Half virgin. Aw, sweetie baby.
Ready for my first restaurant job when I was greeted by the sexiest thing I've ever seen in my life. The old male bartender that gave me attention. Yeah. Wow, I thought. I must be pretty cool and mature for this 35-year-old man to think me, an 18-year-old half virgin, is hot.
Oh my god, I'm done. This is so classic. This is so funny. This is so classic.
Oh, I love this.
And whoever you are, I love this. This half virgin notion. Oh my god.
After many nudes sent back and forth on Facebook Messenger, we finally made plans to hook up in his girlfriend's apartment. What a stud. Sick. He told me he only had time for a blowjob, which I understood because he's a very busy bartender.
Oh my god.
No. I only have time for
Okay, I need to know so much. I want to know so much more. I want to know his girlfriend's apartment, meaning did he have an apartment? Did he have his own?
Oh, fair, yeah.
Is she the only person paying rent? Are they paying rent together?
Was he just borrowing her keys for the day?
I think he's between living situations.
Oh, what a cool guy. Yeah. And he's 35. What a guy.
With 18, baby.
Ooh, baby.
Okay.
After asking me to follow his band on YouTube, he sent me on my merry way, and nothing ever happened again. I will say, though, this story sucks and is creepy, but knowing that you had a one-night stand, if you would call this that, with a coworker that you see on the daily will always be a little hot, but more hot if y'all are closer in age. LOL.
Oh my god. Thank you so much for sending that story in.
Incredible.
So vulnerable. This dude is this is a classic old bartender trope.
Dude, yeah.
Like, meets the host.
Mm-hmm.
He's cheating too.
Yeah.
Takes her back to girlfriend's apartment.
The asking me to follow his band on YouTube, like, sent me, dude. That is so funny.
That hit me through the heart.
Said, if you wouldn't mind following me on YouTube, that'd be super cool.
I wonder if she still follows him.
Do you still follow him?
Yeah, right back
please
in and let us know how many followers currently.
Also, I would like to know what band this is so I can.
Well,
I want to listen.
Well, yeah.
We'll keep that private. I just want to know.
But let us know how many followers his band has now if you have access to that information.
Help.
I also want to let you know you're not alone. I've definitely been in this place.
Oh my god.
Of thinking I'm mature and
mature
and special for being picked by the gross older bartender.
Oh,
I feel that for real.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah.
But I feel it for real.
Oh sure. Yeah. I fell for the old male bartender one time, and I was hooking up with him one time after work, and he made me take a shower first.
You know, Kylie, I think I remember that story.
He was like, "You're disgusting from work. You need to take a shower." And I was like,
Isn't that part of the kink, though, is, like, tasting like work a little bit? Okay, just being sorry.
Girl, you got that work taste.
Hey,
okay.
You taste like a salt block.
It tastes like sadness and irritation at the customers.
Yeah. Ooh. All right.
Okay.
You got another
next one? Okay. Let's see. Oh, doesn't have to be anonymous on this one. We have a story from Kate.
Hey, let's do
Kate.
it.
We love Kate.
Yeah, we do.
Kate has put on here, current other industry worker. Okay, here's Kate's story. I haven't dated anybody in the restaurant industry in a while, but I did meet Troy Boy at Trader Joe's. The rumor there is that everybody at TJ's is sleeping with somebody else at TJ's, or at least has slept with at least 3 other people at Trader Joe's. After 6 years working there, it was definitely true for me. But now Troy Boy and I are getting married, so I guess sometimes it's a happy ending.
Yay!
Yay!
Congratulations, Kate.
I love this, and I love you and Troy. So cute.
Yeah, they are the cutest couple. Can attest to that.
Very true. Trader Joe's mom and dad.
Very excited for your wedding. The thing that I'm pulling out of this story is sleeping with 2 or 3 other TJ employees.
Yeah.
Boundaries, people. I, as we all know, am pro dating coworkers because I love the chaos. But I think dating 2 or 3 or sleeping around with 2 or 3 is intense for even I.
I don't think I could do that.
Trader Joe's sounds intense.
I really think that my limit is 1.
Yeah, at
perhaps
a time.
2.
Yeah.
Not at a time. Like in gen.
No. I mean, like, at one
period.
at one workplace. I'm
yeah.
I'm not gonna date, or I'm not gonna sleep with 2 different coworkers that then we all have to share the same space and wonder, like, what if in front of each other, or like, where is the sexual tension coming from? Like,
sure.
I need that to be clear. So TJ's.
That sounds intense.
Mad respect.
Also, everyone there is so hot. Like, it's unbelievable.
Why don't they just... I was going to say, why don't they just all at the same time orgy it and get it out of the way? But
just clear the air.
I'm sorry, but they probably already.
They probably already have.
Yeah.
They already have.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for writing that in, and congratulations on your engagement.
Okay, next one. Anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
They are a current bartender.
Okay.
Here's the story. I went to afters with a coworker I had a huge crush on, but we had never really hung out one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, I ended up doing blow, and we went home together, and I was so nervous/high that I couldn't shut up, and I ended up talking his ear off until he fell asleep on the couch, and we never hooked up.
Jaw hit floor.
You should see Sam's face right now.
Amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love a good coked out restaurant industry hookup.
Sure.
Story. Talked his ear off till he fell asleep.
That's so funny.
I want to know what they were talking about.
I do too.
For hours.
Yeah.
But I could picture it now. Like, I totally could
yeah.
picture it. Probably just like, so how was work for you? And then they go through like psychoanalyzing every coworker.
Sure, yeah.
Get into like some deep, do you want to listen to music? They probably set the mood with some music. Got into deep conversations.
Did more blow.
Yeah, I wonder if that was continuous through the thing. But he fell asleep.
I fell asleep.
Ayo.
I have blow. Mom. It's the ADD, dude. It just doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I'm like, also like, all right. I've done blow. And
no, that was so funny.
And I can feel
long
it.
Pause.
Like I was baiting, but I feel like I think I am the funniest person ever.
Sure. Yeah.
When I'm high. So I get it as well. Like, I very much like ramble on it, like worse than I do here. And I smirk at my own jokes. I don't even laugh. I like tell my joke and I'm like,
there's like,
that was so fucking good.
I think everyone who does coke thinks they're the funniest person in the room.
Yeah, for sure. And we're all just like waiting for our turn to talk.
Yeah. You're just like, fuck, I'm brilliant. Yeah.
I do have to say the ending of the story is my favorite part, just because it was like an anti-story of hooking up with your coworkers. Never actually happened. I wonder if the crush continued, or that was just like enough to be like,
or if that was it.
No more sexual tension, because was awkward.
I think this part that's like, we went home together, and I was so nervous that I couldn't show it up. It's just so endearing, and that's just so cute to me. I love that.
Does it say anything about their age on there?
No.
No. Okay, I'm curious about the age, too, because I do feel like these classic stories are always, like, your intro to the service industry, and I'm wondering if this is, like, early on.
Because I have stories similar to this from when I first started bartending, but as I've gotten older, they have dwindled. Yeah,
I mean, now we read books and go to bed at decent hours.
Yeah, or I drink with my friends.
Yeah.
No one's hooking up because not.
To finish up our conversation on dating coworkers, I have a couple of stories to read
I'm so fucking ready.
And Kylie's blind reacting this time.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so let me pull them up. Okay, so the first one goes as such. All right.
Drum roll, please.
Not sure if this counts as a dating coworker's story, but it is one of my only industry hookup stories.
Ooh, juicy.
A couple years ago, during cocktail week in my city, we had a bar takeover with bartenders from another city. Actually, another state. It was one male and one female bartender. We can call them Cam and Tara. They flew in the day before the event, and some of our staff took them out for drinks. By the end of the night, Cam was flirting heavy and asking if I wanted to go back to his hotel. Yeah. All right, I won't front. I was feeling him too and got a little caught up in the allure of the traveling startender.
Ooh, the startender.
But I didn't want to make things messy before the event, so I says to him, "Sorry, bud, I gotta see you use a jigger first."
Stop. Wait, incredible.
Yeah.
A very good
Iconic
measure of a very good measure of a good bartender. Anyways,
T-shirt idea.
Yes, seriously, a very good measure.
I sent him a text after we parted ways that night, saying we could hang after the event if we are both still down. Well, we were both still down. So I went back to this hotel later that night at staggered intervals so as not to tip anyone off.
Sure.
Back at his hotel, we were having a fun time when he asked me to say his name. You see, me and my work wife always change people's names to be discreet. So I had a 50-50 shot at getting it right. After a brief pause to recall his name,
No.
I moaned it out and he didn't stop, so I guess I'd gotten it right. It's a 24-hour period. We'll give it to him.
Oh my god.
Overall, we had a fun one-night stand, and on my way out the next morning, I thanked him for the sex and went back to my life.
Thank you for the sex.
On my way into work the next day, however, I get a text from my work wifey telling me that Cam has a girlfriend.
Ah!
Sick.
Gross.
I was like, how the hell do you know that? Apparently, Tara clocked the flirting during the event and told one of our other coworkers, yo, Cam is all over the main character of this story, and he def has a girlfriend back home.
Ooh, messy boy.
And when I found this out, I was like, damn, nobody thought to let me in on that info.
Yeah, goddamn.
Yeah. But I decided...
Watch out for your friends, y'all.
Yeah. But ultimately, not your fault.
Yes.
But I decided... with Cam back in his home state, I didn't want to know the whole story, so I haven't confirmed or followed up, but I learned to be wary of the traveling bartender.
That's a good motto to live your life.
Yeah.
There's so many reasons, especially this reason.
Also, like, not to, like, go in on this person, because you don't know their situation at all. It sounds like if you haven't followed up, you don't know, like...
Yeah.
Maybe they have a situationship or an understanding.
Yeah, maybe they're in an open relationship.
Maybe.
And
but also, if they're not, this dude definitely goes into every city he goes to.
Oh my god, yeah.
And, like, fucks whoever he wants.
Yeah. Whoa.
Alright, let me pull up the next story. This one, I'm cold reading this, and it's a little bit longer.
Okay.
So we're both cold reacting.
Okay, cool. Wait, you haven't read this one yet?
No, I haven't. I read, like, the first half of this one. And didn't
fun.
get all the way through.
Okay, cool.
Okay. You know those jingles that get stuck in your head through the entire shift and won't go away till you sing it out loud? There's one that's constantly stuck in my head. It's the beat of "Don't Drop That Da-Da-Da" by the Phonetics.
Ew, my wheezy ass
Oh,
laugh
wait.
right now.
But
also, I know this is an audio medium, but I really wish y'all could have seen Sam acting that out.
I did
too.
twerk
It
a
was
little.
so
Yeah.
good.
You have to. How do you
You
say
have
that
to.
without
You
bumping
can't.
your ass a little
You
bit?
can't say, don't drop that dun dun dun.
Yeah, no.
Hey.
That was good. Okay, by the Phonetics, but the lyrics changed to "Don't fuck your coworkers." Don't fuck your coworkers.
Every day you have to do this?
After 14 plus years of being in the restaurant industry, you'd think I'd know better. But I'll be honest, I still haven't learned my lesson. Set the scenes here. It was early 2022 when I made the decision to move to Seattle after hearing the minimum wage for servers was over $15. Coming from Texas, $2.13 an hour, tipped employees.
Oh my god, I think we've talked about this before.
It was
too.
a no-brainer.
Heinous.
Insane. And I don't even think the cost of living is that much less there.
No.
Like, what the fuck? We'll get into that. I quit my 2 jobs, said goodbye to my friends, and packed up my shit. Since it was a very spur of the moment decision, I didn't have a job or place to stay. But thanks to Poached, I was immediately able to score a bartender gig at a pretty outstanding steakhouse. We averaged anywhere from 150 to 200 covers a night, so 2 bartenders was a must. But man, was that bar small. I worked full time and mostly with some few coworkers, so naturally we all had to get along. And in the spirit of trauma bonding classic, it happened pretty quickly. Vape and flask trading in the walk-ins, drinks after work,
Classic.
joints in the back alley, hangover pre-shifties, the works. My work best friend was the bartender I had worked most shifts with. He was a handsome Latino man that reminded me of that famous heartthrob of an actor from all of those telenovas I grew up watching, and oh, did we get along. We had the perfect synergy, full of flirting, high stress, drugs, alcohol rage. Amen, brother.
Dude, for real.
Amen. Heard. What a combo, right? It was a teeny bar, and with 2 bartenders, we all know that the combination of grace and speed is needed for that dance that happens during the shift.
Ooh.
Yo, I love this. I love this writing.
Is incredible.
Is this a novel?
Love this.
This is about to be a novel.
Full length, please.
Yeah, please. He and I worked very well together, and so naturally the flirting started. In the early stages, a literal handful of ass, moving along verbal, sexual, consensual advances, and finally, simultaneously getting so plastered after a shift that he ended up waking up in my bed. Classic. We started regularly sleeping with each other after work, before work, during breaks. Yo.
Whoa.
I wonder where.
Dude,
bathroom?
Yeah.
Bathroom sex?
I'm sure.
Break room sex? During breaks, got a bit carried away. Nothing was off limits. He'd send me detailed sexual. He'd send me detailed sexual texts during work meetings. I'd show him my tits in the walk-in. Hell yeah,
dude!
He'd push me up against the door in the walk-in, and okay, I'll stop. But a lot.
No, don't stop.
Keep going.
That's what she said.
But a lie happened in the walk-in. I'm still shocked we didn't get caught. After around 5 months, once the whole new relationship honeymoon phase ended, the red flags started waving.
Of course.
Yes, I noticed them before, and yes, I ignored them, but really opened my eyes. But what really opened my eyes once it started affecting my work. But it really opened my eyes once it started affecting my work. He was toxico, and technically we weren't in a relationship. We were just having fun. He didn't know much about me. I didn't know much about him. He was just a work husband.
Help.
Here's where our downfall started.
Oh my god. This is poetry.
No, yeah, I'm into this. Picture this. A middle-aged,
Oh, I am.
wealthy-looking man with no wedding ring sits at the bar, confidently orders an Oregon Rays mezcal old-fashioned.
Origen raíz.
Yeah, you're right. You're actually, you know some Spanish, and I know none.
Yeah, it's okay. I've never heard of it.
Alright, so insert what Kylie said. Mezcal old-fashioned. A medium rare, dry-aged bone in New York steak, and washes it down with a 20-year-old habiki meat. I know.
God damn.
Yeah, I mean, they baller.
Big baller, shot caller.
Everything in my years of experience is screaming, ka-ching! So naturally, I pay a significant amount of attention to him during his meal. He showed some interest in me, and of course, I started showing some of the impressive-looking yet totally impractical skills that I learned in the brief period I tried to flair bartend. I was working him, and oh, did it pay off when I saw that merchant copy.
Merchant copy.
Mama's drinking the good whiskey tonight. The best part was he left an email for me and a little note that asked to take me out to dinner and
email.
drinks.
Help.
Yeah.
Email.
Yo, yeah, he a bit older. All that's going through my mind is the potential sugar daddy. But the man wasn't the only one who noticed me. Homeboy pulls me to the side and starts going off. Tells me I'm a whore for flirting with this man right in front of him.
Dude.
Yo, murder. Do you need me to help me bury a body?
Yeah,
goddamn. Jeez, murder this guy right now. Tells me I'm a whore for flirting with this man right in front of him. I was still on a high, so I didn't even care, and my don't care. And my unapologetic demeanor made him furious, so he left. He literally clocked out and left, bro.
Clocked out,
bro. Male audacity.
Insane.
Yo. Okay.
Whoa.
If you haven't clocked it, I haven't read this part yet. This is insane. Tickets are pulling up. Bar top is full. I'm fucked for the rest of the shift. 100% punched a raw steak in the walk-in to avoid a tear coming out.
A great walk-in story.
Yes. I get home and he's standing outside my door like a sad little puppy dog. Oh my god, this is the type of shit stalkers
That's creepy.
come back to this.
Yeah. Bad.
Yeah, just waiting for you at home like a sad little puppy.
After fucking you over that hard?
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
I would murder.
Yeah.
A long sob story later, I forgave him for the sake of going to sleep. Yeah,
That's fair.
We all been there.
That's fair. Yeah.
We all been there. I woke up the next day without breakfast made, or I woke up the next day with breakfast made.
I
Flowers.
was like, what?
Yeah. Better be. Flowers on the table and a confirmation code for flights that he had bought us for a little getaway. Yes, I know. I'm a dumb bitch. Ha. I mean, yeah, what is this called? Love bombing?
Yeah.
Yo. For real.
Damn.
Fast forward to a month later, we go on our trip. It's terrible. Those aggressive those aggressive red flags have become his entire personality. We are silent the entire flight back and arrive at his place. I decide to pull the plug and end the little fling right then and there. But he's not taking it very well, so I start grabbing my stuff. I walk to his room for my toothbrush and he slams the door and locks me in. Yo.
Dude.
Yo. Pause for a second. This is fucking triggering, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, are you okay? Help.
Yeah, I love you. I want to hug you so bad right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, okay.
Stress.
Tells me I can't leave him. Tells me he's in love with me. And starts telling me how he wants us to go engagement ring shopping.
No! Wait, I'm sorry. In this man's brain though, he goes, I'm a locker in the bathroom.
You know what?
You know, baby, I love you.
I'm gonna rizz her right up. I'm just gonna lock her in the bathroom.
This is insane. Dude, I'm so sorry. This is fucked up.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
Help.
So I pick up, so that I can pick out one that I love. Excuse me? He literally has me locked in a bathroom and is kind of proposing. Felt like a fever dream. Somehow I managed to let me out with the promise of staying with him that night. God fucking damn it.
Oh my god, this is so scary.
Yeah, he's like mid-Menti B and I need a cig. I step out on his second floor balcony hoping my emotional support parliament will help me come up with an escape plan. But I goofed. He slammed the balcony door, closed on me again, and kept making me promise I wouldn't leave him. At some point, he goes back to his room and I guess falls asleep while I'm still locked on the balcony, and there was no way in hell I was going to sleep out there, so I jumped. Yo! How high? You good?
2 stories? Is that what she said?
Yeah, second floor.
Oh my god, this is taking turns, dude.
Yo, this is drama.
This is a roller coaster of emotion.
It was dark, but I aimed for a bush, hoping it could break my fall, and I walked home with the only clothes I had on my phone.
Dude, we're also in Seattle. It's cold.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully it was warm during this, but...
Yeah, was it summertime?
Please.
He doesn't deserve very much more of my energy, but some other things that happened after were stalking, cops getting called, hundreds of missed calls, threatening texts, blah, blah, blah. I have since then moved to a different area in the city, found new bars to work at, and avoid neighborhoods I know he frequents.
Dude, I am so sorry. That's fucked up that you have to change your whole life because of this shitty man.
Quite the adventurous 6 months, right? Moral of the story, don't fuck your coworkers, eh? Don't. Oh, yeah. No, wait. Moral of the story, don't fuck your coworkers.
Hey! Don't
fuck your coworkers. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh my god.
Brother Bear.
Brother Bear.
You ready for a third story?
Yes, indeed.
For the final story. Okay, when I was a baby bartender, I had a mad crush on the more experienced bartender. Experience is spelled capital E, lowercase a. You know the SpongeBob font? Yeah. A more experienced bartender. Well, he mansplained his way right into my heart.
Oh, beautiful. A tale as old as time.
A tale as old as time. The only trouble was that he had a girlfriend. So... yes. But he and his girlfriend were always fighting. So, of course, I thought, maybe I could save him. So one day, I was sitting at his bar.
Classic.
And he goes, me and my girl broke up. To his whole bar. Is that a red flag? But for some reason, I left it alone and took my shot. We started hooking up casually and sharing small touches here and there. Vomit. Him and his girlfriend shared an apartment, but he told me she was moving out once she got out of rehab. Okay, so she was the one with the drinking problem. The whole situation started feeling toxic, but it all escalated when he calls me at 4 a.m. I was asleep, so I got the missed call notification the next morning. I texted him, and he just says to me that he got fired from our work last night.
Oh, juicy.
I was like, what the hell happened? And he said, oh, I got into a fight with the bar manager last night. Very brief and nondescript.
Wait.
Yeah.
Literally. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
It's no big deal. It's fine.
Got into an argument.
And I got fired over it.
Oops.
Implying that it was bad enough to get fired over.
Yeah,
it wasn't just like a small thing.
No.
Yeah.
So I comforted him and told him to let me know if he needed anything. But of course, I needed more tea, so I started asking people what really happened. He had gotten drunk after work with our bar manager and a couple of the other closers. They got into it about bar skills, and it escalated, which is such a bro bartender thing to do.
Dude!
Yo, you don't stir right. And it escalated into him talking shit about all the other bartenders, including me. He had a problem with me dirty dumping margaritas.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yo.
Margaritas are meant to be dirty dumped.
Yeah.
I also... Fuck you.
Yeah,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, the ego.
Including...
The ego on this person.
Yeah.
The ego.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah. Then, when he went to grab a beer to go, the bar manager told him no, so it escalated to him chasing our bar manager outside.
Cool! So cool.
Let's go.
Of course, when you're told no to more drinks.
More booze.
Of course.
There's the drinking problem.
Of course, the next best thing to do is chase them.
Mm-hmm.
Not say, oh, okay, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
You chase them.
Yeah. The words, I'm gonna fucking kill you, were exchanged.
Oh, good.
The bar manager got punched, and another bartender and another bartender got bruised up ribs, and his belongings stolen after this dude ran off with it when he heard police sirens coming.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's go. Anyway, it was a far cry from just a little argument. Fast forward, he gets fired in 86 from all of our bars and restaurants.
Good.
And I find out he has been fired from at least 2 past jobs for violence.
Oh!
And also 86...
Fabulous.
Yep. That's sick, bro.
That's
sick.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I really want advice from you about bartending. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. So experienced.
Stop. Stop. No.
Experienced in punching people in the face.
Jesus. And also 86 from other bars and 76 gas stations around the city for the same behavior. Slow down. Slow down. You got 86 from a gas station, Bubba?
Also, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that was possible.
Yo, I didn't think that was possible at all.
Like, what depths have you gone to? Like, I'm
like
so sorry.
Like that poor gas station attendant, too.
I'm so sorry. Like,
also, like, what do you have to do to get 86 from a
because also, you know, gas station attendants see the craziest shit on the daily.
And they probably don't give that much. Like, they're like, hey, you motherfucking crazy, like, get out.
Yeah, but to take it as far as to they are now not allowed into the gas station, it speaks to some depraved shit.
Depraved, yeah, for sure. I mean, this person sounds
situation has happened.
Or 2.
Or 2.
Something happened here.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. And of course, once his girlfriend gets back from rehab, they're giving it another go.
Oh, classic. Also classic.
Yeah. But putting the whole picture together of who this guy is, I'd put my money down that he only told me they were broken up while she was away. So.
Oh, a scumbag.
Yeah.
Motherfucking scumbag.
So, don't date your coworkers.
Oh my god, dude.
Maybe, like, after a background check? I don't know.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, do we have to start doing that now?
I mean, it's not only in this industry that I would check up on some of the dudes that I date.
Fair.
But Jesus Christ, my dude.
This is like the only time that I'm like, I wish I had a friend with like an in like law enforcement of some sort.
Right.
Or like who can access this tea for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm not like I would never want to be friends with someone in law enforcement. Let's be
yeah
on that. But also,
I
just want someone to give me this tea.
Yeah, or like some heads up, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'm also curious. Like, it sounds like this person's bartending in the same city, or I mean, I don't know, but like, how does your reputation not follow you around?
Dude, unbelievable. That
to the
seems
point
wild.
where you've been fired from multiple jobs for violence against coworkers.
Yeah, does no one actually do reference checks anymore?
Maybe people aren't honest on when people call. They're like, oh, this dude deserves a second chance.
Okay, like, with things like violence like this, though, it's like, that's like a hard no for me. Maybe I'm just different. But like, legitimately, if someone ever called me,
as in cares about the safety of your employees,
I'm just different. I'm not like other girls. I'm not a girl, but LOL. But yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Those were a lot. That's a lot.
Men are awful.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, so we recorded Kylie reading to me on a different day, but I feel like everyone who wrote in was a female-bodied person dating.
Yeah. Yeah, from the three from... Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like...
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
except for Kate's was good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wholesome and lovely.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah.
We love you.
So, if you have a good story about if dating your coworker worked out for you, go ahead and tell us how it happened, because
Jesus fucking
And we talked
Christ.
about this last time, but you met Leaf while working with him, yeah?
Yeah, thank God he didn't stalk me or punch me in the face.
Yeah, jeez Louise. My God.
I just, share a Costco card with him now. So, like...
That's so good.
That ended up okay, but
also, once again, like, you didn't work together that long once you actually started dating, right?
Yeah.
And you guys also won't go back to working together, would you?
No. We have drawn a hard line in the sand.
Yeah.
It could be flexible. Like, if I were to ever, like I could probably work, like, a shift with him every once in a while. If they ever needed people. But we would never work a full-time job together again.
Yeah. I also do think it's different when you're in, like, a committed relationship and you're equal peers or some shit like that.
Sure, yeah.
But when you're not, like I was saying earlier, like, fucking... I mean, I am a jealous person in general.
Fair, yeah.
So I think watching...
Normal.
My hookup buddy have like flirt with other people for tips would drive me like a little insane. I wouldn't stalk somebody over it or force somebody into a proposal over it.
Oh my God.
Like, I am also in control of my emotions and actions, and I wouldn't do that.
And you're, a normal human being with normal emotional ranges. Holy fuck.
I mean, these stories were motherfucking juicy.
These were doozies,
These were juicy, though, so, like, if you want to keep dating your coworkers and let us know how it goes.
Yeah, goddamn, tell us.
I wouldn't be mad about
Please.
it.
Yeah, we've got a perma link up on our Instagram to submit stories.
Yeah.
So if you've ever gotten any
kinds of stories.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a walk-in story. Give us some of these. These are fun.
Yo, the second story that we told, she gave us, like, so many walk-in things. Flashing your titties in the walk-in?
Yep, flashing titties in the walk-in. Punching steak.
Yo!
Punching steak is metal, dude.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic behavior.
Seriously.
Keep doing that.
Yeah.
Also, it tenderizes it. That steak probably tasted so fucking good with her rage.
Infused with anger.
Yeah.
Like...
Infused with anger. Let's go, baby.
Dude, I bet the person who got that steak was like, fuck me up, this is such a good steak,
That person felt so empowered after eating that steak. Yo, that is so good.
Oh my God, help. Okay, yeah, these were, I need to recover.
Yeah, juicy. Juicy. Thank you all who did write in. So that was great content. Loved it.
I wish you could see my face right now. I'm literally just...
I'm like warm. Like, I'm heated. I want to punch a steak right now. I want to punch a steak. Don't date your coworkers.
Hey, don't date your coworkers.
Hey.
Thanks for listening to Crying in the Walk-In with Sam and Kai. Find us on Instagram at cryinginthewalkin_pod and on Spotify at Crying in the Walk-In. You can find us in real life too, but only if you know us, you little freaks.